You know I go hard cause I got habits, I got status. I don't know if the love real or not. I'ma tell you like this, they gon' give me respect. Bring the real ones back, take the trips off the market, need a seal of the X. You ain't really gotta flex when you living like that. It ain't all good, but it is what it is. More than 6 times a week, wife and the kids. Rap game, trap, move off like grip. Whip, had to ice my wrist.
Hey babes, as you can tell here, I am under the weather, so I lost my voice. Of course, it's allergy season, so of course it would happen to me out of all people. But anyway, you guys, today I wanted to come to you with a video that I've been wanting to do for a long time. This video is basically based on building your confidence, how to, and some tips and tricks that you can use in order to do so. So y'all, honestly, your girl got the best memory. So what I did was get this old journal that I had, and I probably got this journal at like 12. I got it from the store called Justice. It's my little pen pad. I still remember the code, now I think so. And it opens. That's so cute, y'all. I can't wait till I have a daughter. So the first topic that I would like to dive into is developing a self-care routine. A self-care routine is so important, y'all. Like, I will always encourage you to have a self-care routine. Now, everybody's self-care routine will look a little different. Sometimes people may find comfort in going to get their nails and hair done like every 2 weeks, while there's another person who may just find enjoyment in staying home and watching Netflix all day long, you know, alone, whatever it is. Whatever your self-care routine consists of, make sure it's something that brings you peace and kind of gives you room to kind of escape, you know, everything that's outside of you, so that you can be able to sit with yourself and be aware of what's going on inside of you. So that plays another role in my next topic, which is find peace in being alone and understand that alone time provides you with security within. Now, depending on which space you're in, yes, it can be hard being alone unless you are just naturally a loner. For me, I'm a loner, but I could be an introvert, I could be an extrovert, but I do like to have my space. Like most of the times when I do need my space, I take those times like to regroup. So maybe something might have been bothering me and I just decided to kind of like draw back, but not draw back too much where so I come withdrawn from others, because that will cause you to go into a depression stage. And most times you need important people around you to, you know, help you and guide you through it and give you good advice. But having alone time allows you to develop some kind of spiritual and emotional healing, especially if you're going through a healing stage or you want to get to a healing stage or you're trying to figure it out. That is very important. Just as some tips and tricks, even though I'm gonna do a whole separate video on healing, but I definitely used, when I was healing, I used incense, candles, essential oils, and number one, I prayed. I know a lot of people become afraid when it comes to prayer because they're like, oh, I don't know how to pray. But I just want to let y'all know, and this is something that I was always taught, it's no certain way to pray. Always be yourself when you're praying, and praying is about expressing yourself and what you're feeling emotionally, mentally, physically, anything, any burden. Even if you want to just express gratitude, that's all it's about. Don't be afraid. Just be you. That's all you have to do. The second thing I want to say is develop your own style, y'all. Like, this is another thing I can't stress enough. Like, always be you. You will never feel satisfied living up to another person's expectation or what you think another person wants you to be like. Never do that, because first of all, that's just less stress for you when you don't live up to somebody else's expectations, because it'll bring all the right people around you, and the right people will encourage you to be yourself. Okay? So, always be yourself and do what makes you happy. The next topic that I would like to dive into is being assertive. Being assertive does not make you a mean or aggressive person. Being assertive is just simply you saying yes or no to a request, or you sharing your opinion about something that you believe in. I'm sorry, y'all. But while sharing your opinion, it's good to understand that just because a person has a different opinion than you, it doesn't make them wrong. And just because you may have a different opinion compared to somebody else, it doesn't make you wrong. It's just your perception on things. But at the end of the day, it's what works for you. Especially if it's not something that you want to do. If it's not what you want to do, you don't have to do it. If you do want to do something, it's a simple yes or no, and that's it. And when it comes to opinions, never allow anybody to intimidate you while sharing their opinion or even entering new workspaces. The key fact is just don't allow anybody or anything to intimidate you at all. Always understand that when entering new spaces, there's always some way to grow and improve throughout life in general. So, for example, if you just got a new job and you know you want the job, but it may seem hard or you may not really know what's going on because it's new to you and somebody asks you, hey, do you know how to do this? Simply say, I don't know how to do it, but I'm willing to learn. That's how you respond to those kind of situations. You don't just settle for, no, I don't know how to do it, or decide to quit because you don't know how to do it. Because it's meant for you. If it wasn't meant for you, you wouldn't even got the position there. So I believe you should take pride in things like that and, move yourself forward because you don't want to hold yourself back from something that could definitely be meant for you. Being assertive also shows that you know yourself. It's where as though nobody can tell you anything about yourself. You can't tell me who I am as a person. I know who I am and I know what I like. I know what I don't like. That's all it is. The only time somebody should be telling you about yourself is when it's a true friend or a true family member who knows you and is only going to tell you something to better you, not to make you feel lower than them. So that's another thing. Never allow nobody to do that. They crazy. Don't get me started. Okay, babes, as you can see, I'm back in my room now. And I honestly think it's time for me to give my voice a break. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at INLOVEWITHDAH. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Link in bio, vlogs, and everything coming soon. Love you.